Also, I don't think I need to really introduce this video in any way, shape or form. The Sonic movie design got leaked like 3 or 4 days ago now, I don't quite remember. And as each day passes by, we seem to have a new leak. I think that's gonna stop now. The most recent one that we've gotten was yesterday, as the time I'm recording this video, obviously. And it's the one of this weird looking Sonic just racing down a highway. Yeah, this thing. I'll get to this in a second, but I just wanted to make this video to, you know, kind of get my thoughts out on the design, if any of you are curious, and kind of have a little debate here. So Daki, do you like this design, yes or no? Clear answer, no, I do not like this design whatsoever. But fun fact, I made a video about this yesterday, but we still, like, the design or the leak I just talked about hadn't leaked yet. And I was like really angry on that video anyway, like looking back at it, I was just like really angry, and I don't want to sound fucking really selfish and everything, so like I'm gonna try to keep this video more chill, and well, I'm sure I'm already succeeding at it, but like, yeah, yesterday I was not happy, but now I just kind of, you know, I've slept, which I haven't done in a while, because I suck at that, and now I'm more calm, I can analyze this and tell you why I hate it so much. Okay, so the realistic 4 is okay. I was fully expecting this. Like when we didn't know anything about this movie except that it was gonna be live action, I was like, okay, well, it's live action, not what I wanted, but at least, I mean, you know, it'll be cool to see just modern Sonic, you know, this is the modern Sonic model with some hair, you know, some real fur, kind of realistic looking fur. You know, just running around in our world, you know, that's gotta be nice. Obviously, we were far from seeing the silhouette design, and we were far from these leaks, so yeah, my brain was not ready for what was coming. I am so sorry, past me, for getting even a little excited for the design, but it is what it is. So, yeah, like I said, the fur is pretty nice, you know, I have no complaints here, it looks cool, in my opinion, so that's pretty good. Separate eyes. I feel like we already knew this. I just kind of forgot about it, or rather my brain really, like, never really was like, okay, so we're gonna have a Sonic with separate eyes, how bad can it be? It can be really bad. It's really bad, actually. The eyes, it's not only the fact that they're separate, but they're also too round for what Sonic is. You know how Sonic has these eyes where, like, he's not angry, it's not that they look angry, but they're not, like, round. And these are too open. Like, I do not like these eyes at all, and them being separate doesn't help whatsoever. The mouth is something that is also really off to me still, because in this film, fucking whatever it's called, in this film style guide, it's off to the side, and then on the render, that's apparently, you know, a 3D CG render in the movie, it doesn't really look like a side mouth, it looks like a hybrid between a middle mouth and a side mouth. And honestly, in my opinion, it looks horrendous, like it looks horrible. This mouth just really reminds me of like a Chuck E. Cheese mascot. It's horrible, I really cannot dig this mouth at all. But yeah, moving on. The gloves is still, or the hands rather, not gloves, no gloves apparently. The hands is something that I'm still not sure like how they're gonna be like, because if we go into the film style guide, you know that apparently they're just using this so people that have to make merchandise and everything can have, you know, can see how, you know, they gotta make the toys and everything. In this image they're white, but then if we go to the CG render, maybe it's just a bad picture, maybe Sonic gets like actual gloves later on or whatever, but they look skin tone to me here. They're just straight up human hands, like that's what they are. And yeah, that just looks really weird to me. And then, like I said, the white fucking fur here in his hands, just give him gloves by that point. Like, what's the deal? What's the deal? Like, does Sonic put his hands in like white ink every morning? Is that what he does? Like, that's so weird. Moving on, let's go ahead and take a look at the torso, or the body, I guess. It's too human-like. I get you're trying to be realistic here, but Sonic should have never been done with realistic proportions, because that's really far from what his actual design is supposed to be. His arms are supposed to be noodle arms, his legs are supposed to be noodle legs, and his hands and his shoes are supposed to be huge. They're supposed to be big, massive, dude, almost like their head. But in here, in this design, you can see the legs are too realistic. The arms, like I said, are also too realistic. The shoes are just normal sized and they look nothing like something Sonic would wear. They're just red. That's the only similarity, is that they're red. And yeah, analyzing the design apart, because I'm sure you can already just get a grasp of why I hate it. I hate it because the same reasons everyone else does it. It's too realistic, it's not Sonic, it's like a bootleg Sonic, that's what it looks like a child with a fursuit. So yeah, that's why I don't like this design at all. But moving on, I want to kind of explain like why this design is so wrong. Not why I don't like it, I already just said that, but why it's so wrong. I'm gonna go ahead and take a thread someone made from Twitter, because he put my thoughts into words like perfectly. So full credit to @Nerbion on Twitter. Hope I didn't mess that up. But I was legit gonna make this argument even before I saw this, but this guy or this girl just does it so much better than I do. So I'm just gonna kind of take my information off from here, or my opinion off from here. As you can see by this picture that I'm pretty sure they made, Detective Pikachu goes for the same kind of style, and they completely succeed at it. Detective Pikachu looks amazing, and that's because, as you can see by the silhouettes, what makes Pikachu be Pikachu? Let's think about it. Okay, so small looking yellow rat, okay, with these pointy ears, and then this tail that is supposed to be lightning shaped. And Detective Pikachu does it really well. Also the cheeks, the little red cheeks Pikachu has, those are also like really like huge staple from him. So if we look at the Detective Pikachu silhouette, the pointy ears are there, the cheeks are there, and the lightning looking tail is also there. And now we compare that with modern Sonic and the movie Sonic, and it just, the only similarity here might just be the fact that he's got quills. Because if you look at it again, no one eye, really small ears compared to rather big ears that Sonic has, really small hands and shoes compared to huge ones, and noodle fucking legs and arms in modern Sonic, while movie Sonic has thick ass legs and just big arms. It's not okay. It's just, they completely missed the point of what makes Sonic Sonic. Like, I think they just were like, okay, what makes Sonic Sonic? Blue Hedgehog. I think that's as far as Paramount went, and maybe red shoes. I think that's really just as far as Paramount went to think like what makes Sonic Sonic. Because to me, going for a realistic approach in this movie doesn't justify this design at all, like whatsoever. The separate eyes are not justified for a realistic approach. Like, you should not have gone for a realistic approach for a blue talking fast hedgehog in the first place. Like, that's just completely and utterly wrong. Do I think this movie's gonna suck? Honestly, probably not. I'm expecting it to be at least average, like at the very least average. But even if this movie ends up being amazing, this design will always be horrible, because this right here is not Sonic the Hedgehog. This is a bootleg, someone trying to be Sonic, someone that completely missed the point of what made Sonic Sonic. And yeah, this design is just not justified whatsoever. And before ending this video, I also want to say that if you take a look at all the 3 leaks that we've gotten so far, all of them change the design in slight ways. Like, none of them are the exact same design. So, what do I think is going on here? Okay, so to get it out of the way, the film style guide is just an early thing they made, because I'm sure making the toys takes time, making the merchandise that other brands have to make takes time. So they kind of had an idea of where they were going for, and they made this. And now this is leaked, like we already know. So I think that's where the film style guide comes from, and I think it's like probably the oldest rendition of the Sonic render we've seen so far. Then fast forward to yesterday, as the time I'm recording this video, like I said earlier, and we see this Sonic going down a highway, running down a highway. This completely goes hand in hand with, you remember that Brazilian event thing that some Brazilian people actually got to see what Sonic looked like way before these leaks, but none of them were able to take a picture or anything. I think this might just be what they saw. Maybe a dumbed down version of this, like a shorter version of this, but I believe this is what they saw. So I also think this might be like a really early rendition of Sonic, and I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is the most recent one. Like, this might be the more finalized design. But if we go ahead and take a look at the bridge poster for the Sonic movie promotion, Sonic does not have Nike shoes, and he's got a ring on his shoes. And on this design, it's a clear promotion with Nike. It seems like this logo has to be Nike, and there's no ring on it. So I think this is also old, the most recent one for sure, but not final. So if you ask me, we still have not seen the final Sonic design. Should you get excited because of that? Do you think they're gonna make the one eye, fix his shoes, fix the proportion, give him gloves? No, absolutely not. It's gonna be something really similar to this. For all we know, they may have just changed the shoes because you know maybe Nike pulled out of the promotion, or maybe Nike like just recently pulled in with a promotion, so those ring shoes that we saw in the bridge poster are not a thing, and these are. That could also be an option. But yeah, this Sonic design is probably the furthest one in development and the closest one to what we're gonna be seeing. So yeah, at least to me it's pretty clear that this design right here and this design right here are not the same, and thank God they aren't, because the absolute worst that we've seen so far, in my opinion, is not even the silhouette, it's this. For many reasons that I will not go into, because then this video will just go on for too long. I absolutely hate this, it looks horrendous, it looks... it's really bad. But yeah, that's kind of my take on the movie Sonic. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to be able to bring you guys some more content soon. South by Southwest is barely in like a week or two, I don't quite remember right now. And I'm gonna try to, if the trailer drops there, which I'm pretty sure it will, I'm gonna try to bring you live reaction to that. I hope I can manage to do that. So yeah, thank you guys for listening, and I'll see you next time. Take care.